Well folks, welcome back to the workshop. Today we've got a wee Makita in for repair. Don't know if this one can be fixed or not, but we'll give it a wee go. This is the DCH487, and this is the one this wee Amazon drill is actually copied from. It was when I bought it on a teardown on not so long ago. Been using it in the workshop, but you can see this one is just a direct copy. Right, even down to the little fin holes, shape of the sticker, the actual clutch mechanism and everything, the actual plate here, everything is just a direct copy. Even the wee thumb grips and the vents here, or the wee grips in your hand, just a complete and utter copy. This one's only a few months old, but already the rubber overmolding's coming off. Even the badge back here, this one doesn't have brushless written on it. Look at that. That's the drill they were trying to impersonate. It's a lot cheaper, nowhere near as good, but for my sort of work, it does do the job. But this one is the one in question today, and I don't know if it can be fixed. The problem with it is, it's actually stuck in hammer mode. So even if you want to drill only or clutch, she's on hammer. Now, technically, there's nothing available for this gearbox. Just like this wee, what do you call it? Pescophone copy. I don't know what the hell way you pronounce that. But you can buy the whole gearbox as one solid piece. Rather not have to do that. So we're going to see if we can actually fix the gearbox to get it out of hammer mode, or if we can remove the mechanism for hammer mode and just have it as a standard drill again. So that's what we're going to do here. First of all, get this here screw out of the chuck. That out. Now, I can't spend an awful lot of time on this. Normally you would be stripping this gearbox apart to get on to take this here chuck off by locking a spindle, because it's still a wee brushless motor. It's only a wee mini drill, but still brushless, so I imagine this is locked on tight. But we need to try this as just a quick fix. We're just going to have to get it knocked off nice and quickly, because the problem's up here in the gearbox, not back here. I need to get on this side of it. To do that, you need to chuck off. So I'm going to try the old Allen key and see if that shifts it. That actually work. Try that off. Now this one's a little bit different. That's an internal C-clip. Get that out. That off. I've never been on one of these, so I'm not sure what to expect here. So this is the mechanism for the hammer mode. clutch plate. So this here is your hammer action, that's what's selecting it. So in your clutch mode, this plate can move up, the teeth underneath this metal gear on top can push up, it goes into clutch mode. When you go forward, the teeth in this top one get jammed, so it's locked down, pushing the clutch down hard so it's on drill. And that is hammer mode then. So it's locked down, this lever gets pushed to the side, and your spindle can go down to engage the teeth at the bottom. Give you your hammer or rattle mode. So in other words, the problem is actually the plastic housing. So it's all working correctly, moving and engaging, but when it's not in hammer mode, this is still moving down. In other words, this plastic housing here has worn away, and that's one of the reasons I don't like combi drills, especially one this size. I mean, this is just a wee tiny compact drill. It's not meant for heavy work. Why this would have hammer mode, I do not know. But it's not designed for heavy loads, because this has this mechanism for hammer action. When you're using it as a drill and putting it under heavy load, somebody puts a 10mm steel butt into it and obviously drives it down hard to get it to actually cut. They're driving this spindle down and pushing the mechanism for the hammer action down against the plastic housing, which eventually wears it. So that is the main problem there. This plastic has just worn away, been crushed, and now it's worn away so much that it's actually just engaging the hammer mode whenever it's pressed on. So there's no real way to fix that without replacing this here plastic gearbox housing, which you cannot buy unless you actually pack it out with something. Hot glue's not going to do it. Maybe with like some super glue and something to mix it with, like baking soda, maybe you could pack it up, but it's not going to last. Luckily this boy doesn't actually want any hammer mode. So what I'm going to actually do is just bend this out and jam this lever up. That's if it'll let me do it. It might work, it might not. So this here's your actual hammer teeth. You've got the same meshing gear down there. No, you can't just take them out. You could grind these down so that they're smooth. That might do the same thing. But all this mechanism's doing is just lifting and lowering this here. So this your arm is just resting up here, holding it up and keeping the teeth away from each other. And if you turn this around then, it drops off the little shelf. This can drop down further and engage the hammer action. So you can either pack out the plastic to keep it raised up, or hoping just move this leg out so it's actually resting on top of this metal ring, so it can't actually move down at all. At least that's what I'm hoping on anyway. Don't Don't know if this will work or not. Spring locks on there, and the spring goes to the other side of this to keep it pulled over to one side. So hook it on and pull it back. Push that down, and now hopefully, no matter where I put this ring, this leg is actually jammed on top, keeping it away from the hammer action mode. Hopefully this works anyway. We'll just have to see what way it works with the clutch. Don't think this matters what way it goes on. Now maybe that was on first. You've got your markings that go to the top, and there's a release spring down here too, and you have to engage these here little pins. Put that on first, then your clutch spring. Just lock it onto there. Put this there. Not an awful lot to it, is there? Right, give that a go. Nah, still has hammer. It's not as strong, but it's still making a vibration. Right. I have to give that another go. I think I'll just grind it instead. Yeah, it's just popped back in again. So this must be actually pressing it on. In other words, that'll not work. Pull it out, and I'll grind down these here little bumps and ridges and just remove the hammer actually completely. That's as good as I can get it. Can't get the whole way down, but there's still ridges on it. Unless we can take this one out as well and grind them off. It does come out actually. Wonder if I can just take that out completely. Probably can, you know. If I take that out, this has got nothing to touch. Yeah, you see that's still got hammer. Not sure if that'll work. Well, only one way to find out actually. Take it out, see if it works. At the end of the day, this can't go in any further because the planetary gears is touching there. And this can't come out because it's locked against the plastic housing. It's sitting on the shoulder back here. So nothing can come out this way. This can just go down too far. It can't even go down that far because the actual spindle has a bottom. Right, I'm going to chance that. Remove that completely and see if it works. This was just a wee experiment basically to see if this can be done, because this problem happens a lot with different brands. So this sleeve can only go on one way. There's 3 pins here, but one's thicker, so the thick one has to go onto there. Tighten it up and it should past the 20, because this here is actually the stop. So I'll put it up to the 20, drop this in, oh, upside down. That's this little bar here, that is the maximum and minimum. So that's maximum clutch. You turn it the other way, it stops on this side for the minimum. We'll soon see if this works now. Hopefully it doesn't have too much travel. It's actually not too bad. Plenty of travel on the hammer, but the same amount on drill and screw. This might work. Tap that on. Drop on the screw. And now hopefully we'll have no more hammer. That's her. Even in hammer mode, nothing. Sweet. That's it. So that's it. That's how you remove hammer mode from one of these wee Makita DCH487s mini 18-volt drills. If you're using it too much in hammer mode or overusing the drill and she gets locked under hammer mode, just remove that there hammer mechanism from inside the gearbox. You'll no longer have hammer mode, but who needs it anyway? And your drill and clutch function will work fine as well. So that's how you fix it. Nice wee easy fix. That's how you actually do it. Forget about the little lever, don't bother grinding it. Just remove that one wee part. That'll get her sorted again. That's her. That's the little Makita. Thanks for watching, folks. As always, give us a wee like and a follow if you enjoyed the videos. If you have any questions, drop us a wee comment down below. Cheers.